Hey dolls, it's me, Michelle, and you know what? I am going to do another movie recommendation since my last one was so popular about Hal, which was a cool uh, anime. I really liked it, even though I had mixed feelings about the ending. The movie itself was really good. Well, I'm going to recommend another one, and this one you may have heard of. It's one of the one that's really kind of it made Japanese anime has been becoming really big for the last few years in the West, but this movie really kind of hit it out of the park, and it actually became the highest grossing anime of all time, and that's Your Name. There's the cover. I went to Walmart. Don't hate me. Sometimes you gotta shop there for cheap prices. But anyway, fact is, they actually had this on the shelf on sale, and it was Christmas time, and my brother, without me knowing, picked it up for me because he knows I love old school hand drawn animation. I kind of miss it. I know, don't get me wrong, I love CG when you use it right, and, they're great CG movies, but I think it's overdone nowadays, and the type of animated movies we make are all cynical, hip pop culture movies. When I watched Your Name, and I've seen it like 4 times now, it is one of my favorite movies of all time, and one of the reasons is it's so unabashedly gentle and good-natured. There's not an ounce of cynicism in the movie. Also, it really shows how young Japanese people live today, and that's a big plus. So, I'm very happy that this movie has really caught on. It debuted number 2 in America on the home video charts, Blu-ray and DVD combined. It did really well. It did great on Amazon. It debuted number 2 on Amazon. And that's not what drew me. I didn't even know it did that until later. But I was just like, wow, I mean, this movie is really, and now sales of anime, and I'm going to put the link below. Sales of anime movies and TV shows and stuff have gone up because of this movie exposing more people. Maybe it's just the right timing. Generation Y, millennials, and Generation Z seem to be more open to different style of culture movies and stuff, and Your Name is an Asian movie, and that seems to be fine with a lot of people. They don't seem to mind that, at all. There's subtitles, and there's English dub. I much prefer subtitles. I prefer the original language. There's a reason why. But, because I just love hearing it the way it was meant to be, the way it was written, the way it was meant to be heard. But that being said, if you do want dubbing, there is subtitles on here for this package. You can order this off Amazon, or you can get it in Walmart or Target and Best Buy have them. This is a fantastic movie, and okay, now we get to the plot. This is about 2 young people uh, named Misua and Taki, who change places one day. Nobody knows why it's happening. And then as it progresses, you think you know what's going to happen. Like, oh, okay. It's like a fish out of water. Misua, she wants to live in the big city, and Taki is tired of the big city. So you think the story is going to be cliche, but then there's some nice little twists that happen, and I'm not going to give anything away. But just know that it doesn't go where you think it's going to go. That's fantastic. And it's from Makoto Shinkai, the man who did Distant Star and 5 centimeters per second. Those are, I've heard, very good movies. I'm going to get them, and then I'll talk about those as well. But Your Name is his most famous movie. And sadly, he said he's kind of getting tired of people talking about it just because he wasn't completely satisfied with the movie. He wanted more time for some of the animation and stuff, but I was watching it, and the animation looked really beautiful to me, and I think it's the story that's touching people. It was the highest grossing movie in Japan last year. And, it just goes to show that storytelling and characters will trump technology. At least with, Japanese culture, it seems. That this was an old-fashioned romantic story with some twists. Very, very solid characters. Good great voice acting. It really made you think that the characters were alive, that this wasn't animation at all, and that, you were actually in this world with these characters, and that is the mark of a great movie. I'm very ecstatic for Your Name. It did so well, and it got a lot of young people, new people, into Japanese anime, and I think a lot of people are tired of Western animation, where it's just more creatures and stuff fighting and everything, and lots of sarcastic one-liners and everything. And in a movie like this, where it's just about two people trying to struggle, they're like trying to find their place in the world. And is there some sci-fi elements in there? Yes. Is there a twist in there? Yes. But at the heart of this movie is a boy and a girl. How their lives intertwine, how each of them start to realize it's not so easy being a boy or a girl. It's really a great movie. It really is. I highly recommend that you get this movie. If you've never watched anime before, this is a great introduction. So please go buy it or rent this movie and buy it. I much prefer buy, because it's a movie you watch on multiple viewings, and believe me, you'll start to pick up clues about where some of the twists happen. You'll be like, okay, I should have paid attention to this and stuff. But don't do that at first. Just enjoy the movie. Highly recommended. I give it 4 stars out of 4. And thank you for all the subs. I have over 100 now. This is insane. Just a couple weeks ago I had like 40, and now I got 100. I kept the page kind of quiet. I was struggling with depression. Well, I'll do a separate video about that. But anyway, thank you for everything. I'm going to put all my social media links below. My Patreon, if you want to donate, because I want to get better equipment so I can do better videos for everybody. I want to really take this page a step further. And please remember, a great movie will put you in a great mood.